week. You do it again. All right. I'm going to give a countdown this time, and then we'll see how good you can do. All right? 3, 2, 1. There we go. We are so glad to have you all here tonight.
To the first UIndy Night Live. Hashtag not sponsored by SNL.
Oh. We have such a wonderful lineup of talent for you guys to see tonight, and we are so excited to show you the talents of UIndy Theater Department and beyond. We have more people from any department, really.
Oh yeah, you're gonna see
delicious meal to bring out to you. Everyone, give it up for Cooper!
All right, how we doing tonight? So I went to San Francisco recently, and I gotta say it was amazing how crowded the In-N-Out Burger was. I mean, I'd heard of the In-N-Out Burger, never had it. There's none of those here in Indiana, but I'm in San Francisco. There's one close to where I'm at. So I go in, get a burger, I try it, and as soon as I try it, my first and immediate thought is there an Arby's I can go to? At least In-N-Out handles their fries decently. Like, you get a reasonable amount, but have you seen how they handle them at Five Guys? Like, they just, like, pile them in there, you know? I was in Five Guys once, and I get a burger with a small fry. So when they call me, I go up, I look in the bag, there's just, like, fries piled in there, you know? And that's the guy working there, he's like, I was like, hey, I got a small fry. He's like, yeah, this is a small fry. I was just like, sure. I could use a Reese's right about now. I mean, you ever see those Reese's commercials where Will Arnett does a voiceover telling you how good it is? There's something about those kinds of commercials where they get a celebrity to endorse it, tell you how good it is. And I gotta say, they're very effective. Like, I'll tell you something, this is true. I was in a convenience store once, and I come across a shelf with a bunch of Reese's on it. And at first I'm like, nah. Then I hear Will Arnett's voice in my head. He's going, Reese's, who does your riches? Now I gotta hold myself back from getting it. Like, nope, no. It's still going on. Like, who does your riches? No. I ended up getting the Reese's because I'm weak. Yeah. I can tell some of you are like, how many more food jokes is he gonna do? Who does he think he is? Jim Gaffigan? Is he doing that voice that Jim does? He's real original. No, I might go home and turn on some Netflix after this. You know, really that's most of what TV is now through like some kind of streaming service. And it really contributes to the whole binge watching idea. Like there's like so many options, like too many options. Like you could start a series and somewhere along you finish one episode and it's like play next episode. And you could be like, well, I haven't left this couch in 4 months. Oh well, one more episode. Yeah. You have a lot of genres available to you on streaming services. Like westerns, horror movies, such as Friday the 13th, Scream. But anybody here ever seen the movie Scream? Well, yeah. And yeah, Scream 1996, directed by Wes Craven, written by Kevin Williamson. So that movie got made because apparently in the mid-90s the horror genre was dying, and they thought the best way to bring it back was they said, we're going to make a horror movie which name drops a bunch of other horror movies, and by some miracle that worked. Seems like a kind of lazy approach if you ask me. There was one Scream movie that I found to be more tolerable than the others. That is the 6th one. Came out a couple years ago. So I'll tell you something. This is a couple years ago. The new Scream movie just come out. Friend comes up to me and says, "Hey, the new Scream movie's out," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not seeing that." He's like, "Why not?" "Well, I've gone through all 5 me disappointing myself for the 6th time. So I will not be seeing it. This decision is final. We're just gonna leave it at that. Anyway, so I'm in the theater watching Scream 6. And when it's done, as soon as I walk out of the theater, I think to myself, is this a good movie? Or was this a bad movie? No, it was not. Then I packed everything up and went to Wawa. Wawa, that place has been in the ads recently. Now, I actually went to Wawa not too long ago. I didn't know what I wanted to do for dinner. I see that Wawa is open like 24 hours a day, so I drive there. It's like 8 o'clock at night, and as soon as I walk in the door, I'm like, oh, this is already a mistake. But you don't even have to talk to anyone. You can just order it through like one of those screens, you know, like yeah, easy. So yeah, I get like a chicken sandwich, and I go back out to my car. I try it. First thought is, is there an Arby's I can go to? Right, that's all for me tonight.
Oh my gosh, let's give it up for Cooper! So, fun fact about Cooper. Last semester, he won the superlative for silent but deadly. Now, he may not have been silent on stage, but those jokes were killer! Oh my gosh! Anyone else here a sucker for pets? Animals? I know, we're all really sad that Grady has to retire, but that's why we have Grady 2. But then you think about it, in a couple more years, Grady 2 eventually will have to retire too, right? Well, don't you worry, because now we got Grady 3. Let's give it up for our Grady skit. You're going to want to look over at our TVs here. Enjoy! Rachel, make sure there's ice. Becca, if we need more snacks, there's some around the corner by the fridge. Stop freaking out.
What's with these signs?
What? Did something happen?
No, they look like the Epstein files. Everything's like marked out and crossed out.
Redacted.
What?
I was in charge of making the signs, but they encouraged us not to use the G word.
G word.
Gender. Or any such words in similar fashion.
So how is anyone going to know what we're doing here?
Oh, I had Grady come in.
Is that your only plan?
Yep. Did you book Grady?
Yeah, they should be here any minute.
Who's ready for gravy?
What's this?
This is gravy.
Gravy. Who's Gravy?
This is gravy.
We asked for Grady. Grady the Greyhound. This is not Grady.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
You're right. But it's gravy.
You keep saying that, but I don't know what you mean. Did you tell them we wanted Grady?
Yes, Grady should be here.
Well, why didn't we get Grady?
Grady was busy. There was a women's basketball game, a business alum event, and tacos in the dining hall. Taco Tuesday! Woo!
But we advertised Grady.
Just tell people it's Grady. Your response to Grady. Grady.
Right, but it's not Grady. It's not even a Greyhound.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It absolutely is not. I don't believe this.
Oh, people will never know the difference.
It's like a Chihuahua. Of course they will.
Oh, you'll see. It'll be fine. Act like a Greyhound, Gravy.
Oh my God.
Watch. Who wants to pet Grady?
Is Grady coming?
Grady's right here, silly.
No, it's not.
Sure it is. Right, Grady?
It's absolutely not.
Yes, it is. It's Grady 3. We just unveiled her. Surprise!
Are you telling me that this is Grady dressed up as a Chihuahua?
He's incognito.
Well, okay, this event's going nowhere, so I'm out of here.
Ryan, don't go. Becca, it's fine. Grady is fine. We'll make it work. Ryan, we can do this.
Ready, 3.
Forget it.
Roll over, Gravy.
Yeah, little boss, little boss. All right, this next talent we have is, it's so hard to get up on stage and do some of the stuff we do here, but it certainly is no challenge for our next singer. Everyone, singing a song from Epic the Musical, please welcome Zamira!
Dapper Don. Let's give it up for Dapper Don.
How y'all doing tonight? See, I was recently diagnosed with selective deafness, so I can't hear you unless you put some energy into it. How are we doing tonight? Now that's how I know I'm among friends. Well, so yeah, I guess we should just get started. I haven't been on the stage in a while, and I haven't been this nervous since I got pulled into a group chat said working things out. Alistair_Lucifer_fan sure had a lot to say about me. But for those of you who don't know me, my name is Dapper Don, because branding is cheaper than therapy. And either this stage is getting smaller or those snacks from the grab and go are taking their toll. But I have been here before. I've been here before. Yeah. But I've also done other things in the UIndy space. For example, I was in the UIndy commercial. You can applaud now. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, and that was a pretty pleasant shoot, except for one particular instance that happened on the first day. So I'm lost in the RB Ennis engineering building because that place is like a fucking maze. And, you know, I asked this girl for directions. I'm like, hey, chick, you know where the photo shoot is? And she tell you what she does. I don't know. Why do y'all women do that, by the way? What's that? What is that? But anyways, so I'm sitting there confused at the audacity of this bitch. And, you know, eventually I do find the photo shoot, thankfully. But guess who's waiting for me there? Said bitch. And she did not look happy to see me. And for some reason, she seemed oddly surprised that I'd be at the shoot, even though I said I was in the shoot. I don't know. Maybe our parents were right. It is these damn phones. But speaking of confusing aspects of student life, can somebody please tell me why we aren't more proactive about getting our laundry out of the fucking dryer before 20 minutes has elapsed? I do my laundry at the same time every week, and I'm wheeling it out there, and I'm seeing all the washers and dryers full. Okay, fine. They're done. Somebody should be coming to get them soon. So I wait 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 whole minutes. And I'm getting more and more pissed by the minute. I'm tempted to take them motherfuckers, throw them in a bag, and try to hit a three-pointer in the nearest dumpster. Goodwill, more like goodbye. Your mommy and daddy can get you new clothes. But yeah, we got to get better at that. And then, let me tell you, another piece of audacity. Some bitch decided to come in and get an attitude with me because I had to get one of the RAs to get her laundry. She got an attitude with me. You left your laundry for 20 minutes and you got an attitude with me. The audacity of these bitches. Now, you know, I don't have only negative interactions with people. I like to think I'm a decent guy, mostly. So let's talk about some positive interactions. Let's see. I went on a walk with some old people. It was a 5-mile walk. Pretty good walk. Interaction was mostly pleasant, except for one old guy. Let me tell you something. Don't ever go on a 5-mile walk with an old white man. Take that to heart, people. So, you know, mile 1 through 3 is fine. There's not much talking. Everybody's getting in the groove and whatever. But for some reason, 3 through 5, this guy just would not shut up about genealogy. And then he started talking about slavery. I don't know whether that was Target or not, but, you know. So in my mind, I'm just thinking, can you please, possibly, shut the fuck up? Please. And you know, it's like I don't really care what he was talking about, but it's just the fact that he wouldn't shut up. So, kind of like myself. I guess he was a man. Was he actually related to me? But yeah, no. And it's like I almost thought that the walk would never end, but eventually it ends and everything's cool. And I'm glad that they ended the walk early because that old man would have been left on that trail because the dark thoughts were forming and it was only a matter of time. I wouldn't have even seen myself doing it. I just, But, I got one. There was a time I almost stole my boss's girlfriend. That's another positive interaction. Come on. Come on. Listen, my boss, working at a T-Mobile, guy's a huge prick, narcissist, dead eyes, predator stare, all the whole shebang. Do not look at my eyes, please. But anywho, he's creepy with all the women that any woman that comes in his vicinity. He's trying to get their number, he's trying to hit on them. And when you're trying to sell somebody something, it's not exactly the most reassuring when you're being sold it by a creep. Although in comparison to the last boss that was at that place, because he got fired for jerking off in front of customers. So I guess he was the lesser of two evils. I don't know. But yeah, so this guy, I'm mopping in the back room, about to get ready to go. And at work, I don't usually portray myself as anything but, you know, your typical boring worker, compliant and things of that nature. And you know, he gets on a video call with his supposed girlfriend, and you know, he decides to bring me in. I guess it was to humiliate me because I wasn't exactly kissing his ass. I don't know what that was, but somebody should have told him who Dapper Don was. Because as soon as I get on the video call with her, I start going on about the poems and the comedy and the comics and the things that I do for fun. And before I know it, she's talking about she likes me more than him, and she's supposed to be his girlfriend. He shut off the call real quick. Strange. Like, nah, put her back on. You almost brought me my next squeeze on a silver platter. But, you know, I consider that a positive interaction. But I guess not everybody does. So let's do something that I know, I guarantee it'll be positive. And if it's not, you can throw tomatoes. Y'all brought tomatoes? Y'all gotta be better prepared next time. So yeah, I'm sitting at the bus station, right? Waiting on the bus, gotta go to Greenwood, take 31. This guy sits next to me, we start chatting it up, we start having a good time, and then this girl comes and sits next to the guy, right? And this girl, she's one of those grand rising types. I don't know if you've ever met anybody like that. I don't know what's wrong with good morning, I don't know. But yeah, he starts chatting her up, trying to get her number, and she keeps talking around him, talking around the number. You know how girls do that, where if they don't want to give you their number, ooh, they're here. Ooh, they're there. Ooh, they're here. How's the weather? Ooh. So she's doing that, and I know she's doing that. But he keeps going. He won't stop. And eventually, I get on the 31. The girl gets on the 31. He gets on the 31. Now, here's where the story gets interesting. She gets off 20 stops ahead of Greenwood. And I get off at Greenwood. He gets off at Greenwood, too. He does not know Greenwood. He got himself lost trying to follow this girl, and this girl quickly exited the conversation. And the worst part is, the last thing I heard about that guy was that he got added to a group chat that said working things out. I've been Dapper Don. See ya.
And your rights, we have another film skit for you. Give it up for the Weekend Update.
Welcome to this Indy Night live edition of UIndy TV's Weekend Update. I'm Caden Colford.
And I'm Chris Hammer. The NBA All-Star Game was this weekend, and with that comes the age-old debate of who is the GOAT, or greatest of all time.
That's right, Chris. LeBron James, Michael Jordan. The debate has been going on for as long as we can remember of who is the greatest of all time. LeBron just completed his 22nd All-Star game, which only strengthens his case more.
You know, I could sit up here and I could tell you about how Jordan is 6-0 in the NBA Finals, and he's never even seen a Game 7 in his entire career in the NBA Finals. He's also got 5 MVPs, but you know what, Caden? I believe that the GOAT debate is officially over from now and forever. I don't see LeBron going out there winning NASCAR's biggest prize, the Daytona 500, as a car owner. The debate is officially over. Michael Jordan is just the GOAT at life.
That's also got to tell you something about the quality of the modern NBA All-Star game. With the most famous dunker of all time, Michael Jordan knows even the second coolest roundabout on the planet is cooler than the dunk contest.
At the start of the new year, the United States conducted a special operation to extract and remove from power the then president of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro. The current administration citing drug trafficking and narco-terrorism that is harmful to the United States, as well as extreme corruption in the country of Venezuela as the reason for this mission.
In other news, ICE has been working hard around the country trying to deport anyone who has illegally entered over the border. The latest deportation sees them sending a 63-year-old man named Nicolas Maduro back to Venezuela after they discovered he entered the country illegally on January 1st.
Moving over to Capitol Hill now, it appears that Pam Bondi was using what appeared to be a burn book that contained pre-written comebacks and insults towards Democratic lawmakers during a hearing. Now that's crazy, because I would never do anything like that to my fellow coworkers
You
here.
would think, but really, Chris, it's funny that you have a paper in front of you, and as we take a look at it, you first mentioned Jace Hodge. Jace Hodge never returns anything to you, says Chris Hammer. Absolutely never let him borrow money from you, because Lord knows you will not be getting it back from Mr. Hodge. And Jace isn't the only one. Charles Foster has to be the most full of himself person I've ever met. Again, Chris's words. He walks around the studio like he's big man on campus and thinks he's, quote, God's gift to television. Tayden is the dictionary definition of a $1 million mind and a 2-cent talent when it comes to hooping. Guy thinks he's an ex-MJ, can't even dunk the ball. And finally, talking on yours truly, Caden single-handedly has to be the most annoying person I've ever met. Like, my God, when will he shut up? Every time he talks, I feel like I am losing brain cells. And you know what? I thought we were good friends, Chris, but I guess not so much.
No, we are good friends. Look, that's not my words. I stole that from the conference room, and I'm trying to expose whoever's writing these nasty things about you guys.
You know, me too, because it's funny. This is signed Christopher Allen Hammer on February 20th,
Okay,
2026.
Time to move on. Nothing to see here, guys. Nothing to see here. Trump visited campus and started renaming buildings after himself, which is bold because most donors wait until after they give the money. He rebranded the library the Trump Tower of Knowledge, which is the first time those two concepts has ever shared the same roof.
Spring break is coming up, and to help you figure out your travel plans, we've brought in Sandra, our spring break travel coordinator, to offer you some options.
That's right. And with spring break right around the corner, I'm sure some of you are still looking for a great vacation spot. Well, I have just the place for you. It's known for its beautiful private resort. This home away from home has hosted countless parties attended by many well-known celebrities.
Wow, that sounds pretty nice. Does the resort allow children?
Ah, worried about children, I see. Well, don't be. This resort has everything needed to house dozens of children, from nice big beds capable of fitting multiple adults in case your child has a nightmare, to a bathhouse big enough to fit multiple families, making sure guests can have plenty of fun with the merchandise.
Wait, what do you mean merchandise?
Merchandise. You're wondering about the gift shop. Well, this resort does have a gift shop filled with all the typical knickknacks that you'd expect. So remember on your visit and for the rest of your life, and don't worry about your children losing their new toys, because every toy comes with a complimentary GPS tracker, so no matter where you are in the world, we'll always be able to find you.
Okay, well, this is all very creepy. And I mean, if I didn't know any better, I'd think that you were describing Epstein's Island here. So wait a minute. You are describing Epstein's Island. This is Epstein's Island.
No, I need to go.
Speaking of the Epstein list, everyone is talking about the celebrities that are on the Epstein files. And people keep asking me, what if your favorite celebrity is on the Epstein list, Chris? Guys, I can assure you that P. Diddy is not on the Epstein list. I think I'm good.
Donald Trump reportedly said the U.S. would get tough on Canada if America loses to them in Olympic hockey, which experts say would mark the first international conflict triggered by a scoreboard. In a long-standing personal rivalry Trump has had with Canada ever since his first term, when Melania spent a little too much time looking at Prime Minister Justin Trudeau like this.
Trump wants a massive Golden Arch monument, possibly two, which is exciting because nothing says national pride like accidentally pitching a 200-foot tall McDonald's sign.
The U.S. government is currently experiencing another partial shutdown as Democrats and Republicans debate over topics such as funding for DHS and other various funding topics. This is coming off the heels of the longest government shutdown in the U.S.'s history back in October. But to be fair, despite the current government shutdown, the government is still working harder than daycares in Minnesota.
Russell Wilson bought Jeffrey Epstein's jet. He's sticking with Let's Ride, which marks the first time in history that plane has been used to screw 43 grown men instead of underage girls.
With the Oscars right around the corner, we turn now to our cinema correspondent. Oh, and this is a surprise.
Oh, hello, my lovelies. It is I, Glinda the Good.
Glinda, you're perfect to preview the best Oscar picks. How many nominations did Wicked for Good get? Are you okay?
As I was saying, I am Glinda the Good, the crowned, the gowned, the perpetually renowned, and apparently this year's the entirely unnominated. But that's quite all right, truly, because tonight I am here to celebrate the films the Academy did choose. Instead of a certain record-breaking, critically adored, emotionally transcendent cinematic event involving witches, friendship, redemption, and several perfectly executed key changes. But we mustn't dwell. Glinda the Good never dwells. Glinda the Good sparkles and moves forward and remembers everything. So let us preview this year's delightful Best Picture nominees. First, Begonia, a whimsical tale in which humans are harvested like insects by superior beings, which is simply enchanting because apparently audience relate more to being trapped in jars than to a woman trapped in societal prejudice for having green skin and a belting range. Charming. Next, F1, a thrilling spectacle about speed, endurance, and the relentless pursuit of victory, two qualities the Academy clearly admires. Unless you were waiting for a full year for them to finish watching the second half of your musical, but vroom vroom Brad. Ah, Frankenstein, the story of a lonely creature stitched together by others, rejected by society, yearning for love. Finally, a misunderstood outsider the Academy could embrace, provided they're assembled from corpses instead of a born green and singing about gravity. Progress. Ah yes, Sinners, a bold tapestry of vampires, gangsters, and forbidden desire. But that's fair. Hamnet, a poetic meditation of the tragic loss of Shakespeare's son. Because when a boy loses a parent, that is prestige. But when a witch loses her sisterhood, a home, and her moral certainty in a soaring orchestral finale, that is apparently part 2. Lovely. Then we have one battle after another, a sweeping epic clocking in at 3 glorious hours. And I am simply delighted the Academy had time for that, but not for one more journey to Oz. Ah! But truly, my dears, Glinda the Good harbors no resentment, none at all.
Clearly not.
I wasn't finished.
Glinda the Good, ladies and gentlemen.
Police say the stabbing of former NFL player Kevin Johnson may be linked to 3 other killings, making this the first murder mystery sponsored by DraftKings. Because remember, folks, life's more fun when you're in on the action.
Nicki Minaj talks like she's got a permanent residency in everyone's business, but when ICE pulled up, she started waving a Trump gold card like it was a TSA pre-check. Turns out it was nothing more than merch.
The Justice Department released another batch of Epstein files earlier this month, but refuses to say when the next batch will drop. In unrelated news, a global black ink shortage shows no signs of ending anytime soon.
Texas Senate candidate James Tallarico appeared on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert earlier this week, but the segment was not allowed to air on CBS. Instead, Colbert told his audience network lawyers, in no uncertain terms, forced him to not air the segment due to the alleged fear of FCC interference on behalf of the Trump administration. Tallarico suggested Trump was afraid of Texas turning blue, which is why Colbert was forced to air the segment on YouTube before the site crashed for seemingly unrelated reasons. Fortunately, we were able to secure James for an interview. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome James Tallarico.
love the thing about the ice drinks and the McDonald's and the airplane. It was great.
Good stuff, good stuff. Wait, do you... Look! It's Glinda!
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god! Whoa! Okay.
Totally unplanned.
Okay. Okay, you can go. Go.
Stay, please stay.
Tell your girlfriend I said hi.
Don't encourage her.
I'm more of an elf of a girly.
You know what? Me too.
That doesn't matter though. Next up, we have Amy and the Foleys. You guys saw Battle of the Bands, right?
Right? Who's at Battle of the Bands? Make some noise. Woo!
Now, we couldn't get the winner. They said that they were too big for us, but we got the crowd favorite, right?
Right, and that's what matters, right?
All right, we've got Liv on the keys, Jocelyn on saxophone, Jasper on drums, Lydia on bass, and Anna and Jenna on vocals. Let's give it up for Amy and the Foleys.
pulleys. Just gonna do a quick tuning and then we'll do our next song.
Good night.
Well, what'd you guys think of that? Awesome. All right. I hope you're in for another song. This next one comes from our department's own Little Miss Perfect. Everyone, Trinity!
This is a lot of mics. Oh my God.
Straight hair, straight A's, straightforward, straight path. I don't cut corners, I make a point to be on time. Head of the student council, I don't black out at parties. I jam to Paul McCartney. If you ask me how I'm doing, I'll say, well, I was adopted when I was 2. My parents pulled me rotten often. I asked myself, what did I do? Get as far as I've gotten. A pretty girl walks by my locker. My heart gives a flutter, but I don't dare utter a word. That'd be absurd behavior for Little Miss Perfect. No, 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 no. I can't risk falling off my throne. La, 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 love is something I don't even know. Straight hair, straight A's, straightforward, straight girl. Little Miss Perfect, that's me. One night, my friend stayed over, we laughed and drank and ordered something about her drew me in. Why? It's totally platonic. That night was so exciting. Her smirks were so enticing. Hours speed by like seconds. Then what happens is iconic. She takes a sip, I bite my lip. She tells a joke, I nearly choke. She braids my hair, I sit there blacking out for the first time. Next thing I know, I lose control. I finally kiss her, but oh no, I see a face in my window. And then my brain starts to go, na 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 na. No, you can't risk falling off your throne. La 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 la. Love is something you don't even know. Straight hair. Wait, hold on. Rewind, induced amnesia. Deny the truth, that's easier. You're just confused, believe her when she says there's nothing there. It's never worth it when you're little perfect, when you're little Miss Perfect.
Another round of applause. Come on. Wow, the band really amped you up. Where was this energy at the beginning? Where was this energy at the beginning? Where was this? You specifically? No, that was great. She's great. I love her. That's Trinity. She does Pride. They're doing a drag show in March. Woo. Keep your calendars open for March. I know you're tired of me getting on stage, stage. We got more singing ready. We got Avery Eller singing Lap Laces by Will Wood.
Hello. You. What's your opinion on free will? What's your opinion on free will? I don't care. There's mine. Have you ever died in a nightmare? Woke up surprised you hadn't earned your fate. Have you ever felt like Atlas threw your back out on the axis and collapsed and threw your planet away? Everyone's just blood in an ice tray. A vampire picking flowers out in the sun. Run your diagnostic test is positive. Nobody dies agnostic, but we still dial 911. And now I'm singing, ooh, could you take a look at me? Am I bad? Am I bad? Am I bad? Am I really that bad? And now I'm singing, ooh, whatever you think of me. If you were in my shoes, you'd walk the same damn miles I do. We're only tuning to the tune of a bell curve now. Ask not for whom it tolls. But with my head up in the clouds, I can see so much ground. And from here, you look like ants in a row. It doesn't take a killer to murder. It only takes the reason to kill. We've all got evidence of innocence, since everything's coincidence. The difference explains free will is the way you're singing. Ooh, could you take a look at me? Am I bad? Am I bad? Am I bad? Am I really that bad? Now I'm singing, ooh, whatever you think of me. If you were in my shoes, you'd walk the same damn miles I do. Oh, oh, da, 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 da. So you can watch your hands up where you've been until you flood the second floor. You could fold your skeletons and still can't shut the closet door. The only ones in need of love are those who don't receive enough. Evil ones should get a little more. You, could you take a look at me? Am I bad? Am I bad? Am I bad? Am I really that bad? Now I'm singing, you, whatever you think of me. If the shoe fits, or would you walk that mile? And you can put it on the other foot, it's the same size. You, oh, 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 could you take a look at me? Am I bad? Am I bad? Am I bad? Am I really that bad? Now I'm singing, you, whatever you think of me. If you were in my shoes, you'd see I wear the same size as you. Oh, oh, da, 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 da.
All right. Let me ask you all a question real quick. How many of you actually like the Book It bundle? Okay, so we're all in agreement that it's absolute. It's so awesome that if you can do it, you can, but it's kind of absolute, like, garbage, thank you, that you're preemptively signed up for something that you didn't even really know about, have to go find out how to sign, like, to stop, like, subscribing to it, and then have to go through, like, 7 different portals to actually, like, not have you charge, like, what, $200? 300? Are you serious? Oh my God, ridiculous, right? Okay, so if you have that struggle and you kind of need something to validate those feelings, this next bit is for you. If you will look at the screens, we have another skit for you tonight. Everyone, the Book It bundle.
Welcome to the UIndy Bookstore, home of the Book a Bundle.
Yeah, I need to pick up my books.
Great, I just need to see your student ID. Zach. I knew a guy named Zach.
Okay.
He didn't look anything like you.
Great.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, that will be $648.72.
Why is it so expensive?
Inflation.
But wasn't the bundle supposed to, like, save me money?
Oh, it has.
But I spent like $200 last semester.
That was before the bundle.
So the bundle's more expensive.
It's the bundle, Zach. Every student gets it. It's convenient.
But more expensive. Oh, fine. Okay, whatever. My parents will be pissed, but they're paying.
All right, great.
So, do I get my books?
Oh, no, they're not in.
What?
Yeah, the books aren't here, but they've been ordered.
This is the second day of school.
Then you're a day behind.
Did you have the books yesterday?
No.
So, you're a day behind.
True indeed.
So when are the books coming?
No one knows.
Well, this is ridiculous. I just spent like $1,000 and
$648.72.
I just need my books.
You will be emailed the minute they come in.
You're serious.
We're hoping by mid-semester to have almost half of the orders in.
This is utterly ridiculous.
Welcome to the UIndy Bookstore, home of the Book a Bundle.
Hi, I just need one book for my sociology class.
Do you have your student ID?
Yeah, but I just need this one book.
Okay. That will be $592.17.
Excuse me?
$592.17.
But it's just one book. Why is it that expensive?
You mean cost effective. You, my friend, are feeling the effects of the Book It Bundle.
But I don't want the book bundle. I just want one book.
But you get the whole thing with the Book It Bundle. It's convenient. Everyone gets it.
But I don't need other books. I just have one class that has assigned text. I just need this one book.
And you'll get it.
But it's like $65 on Amazon.
Then you wouldn't have the convenience of the UIndy Bookstore.
How much is it for just the one book?
$519.17.
That's what you just quoted me.
Yep.
I just want one book.
Yep.
Can I at least see the edition to make sure I'm getting the right one on Amazon?
No, you can't.
Why not?
We don't actually have the books here.
You don't have the book.
No.
But you are going to make me pay $600.
For the bundle.
But you get no books.
Not yet, but we're hoping in about 6 weeks to have almost half the orders in.
If they come in halfway through the semester, do I at least get my money back?
Welcome to the UIndy Bookstore, home of the Book It Bundle.
Yeah, thanks. I just need to get these.
Can do. Okay. That will be $412.62.
What?
$412.62.
For some pens and a notebook?
And the Book It Bundle.
I don't want the Book It Bundle. I just want some pens and a notebook.
But you'll get the Book It Bundle.
Yeah, that I don't need, and that will cost me like $500.
$412.
Whatever. How much is it without the bundle?
Oh, okay. About $12.
Can I pay you $12 then?
Yes. And $400.62.
Forget it.
Welcome to the UIndy Bookstore, home of the Book It Bundle.
Feel about the Book It Bundle, right? Yeah, and if you were me last semester, I needed no books, but still paid the $600. Yeah. Anyway, you guys had your laughs, your cries, maybe, your fun, your dance. How about some more laughs, right? Can't have anything wrong with that. Let's give it up for Freddie, giving you some more stand-up. Woo! 'Cause, 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 'cause
Hello, hello. How are we doing tonight? Have we been enjoying the show? Yeah. Glad to hear it. Okay. So Charlie Sheen has been making a comeback. He was on the cover of People magazine a while ago, celebrating 8 years of sobriety, making amends, winning. He released a documentary and a memoir. And it makes you think, oh, he's finally normal now. And then he's like, I shoved ice cubes up my ass and crack made me gay. And you're like, God damn it, Charlie. You had us in the first half. He went on a book tour. There was 4 stops, photo op with book purchase. And when I first read that, I was like, who the fuck wants a photo with Charlie Sheen? And then I watched the documentary and I was like, okay, maybe. It did get me to wondering, I wonder how many celebrities had a similar meltdown, but we don't know about it because social media wasn't around. Like David Bowie had a whole Nazi phase. Obviously it was reported on, that's how I know about it, but it's not what he's known for. It didn't ruin his career. There's no t-shirts with pictures of him doing the salute. Can't tell me Ozzy didn't go through the same shit. I'm just imagining him watching it all go down like, oh please, this is nothing. You got tiger blood, I ingested the blood of 4 unidentified species. I also learned recently that Charlie and Ozzy went to rehab together at one point, which is perfect because they're the 2 people on Earth who have probably done more drugs than anybody else. They're the patron saints of drug use. I actually went to rehab. I wasn't quite on their level. I didn't have any animal blood or didn't bite the head off of anything. I plead the 5th on the ice cubes. Yeah, when I first got to rehab, I expected like more of a psych ward type environment, blue scrubs, grippy socks, religious psychosis. But actually, rehab was one of the most unserious places I'd ever been. We had a lot of downtime, so sometimes we'd get to talking and someone would be like, oh, what are you doing when you get out of here? And people would be like, oh, I'm going to spend some time with my kids, or I'm doing intensive outpatient, or I'm going to a gay furry sex camp in Pennsylvania. And I did find it interesting, the range of issues you saw there. I'm not trying to dismiss anybody, but there were people there who were like, my mommy thinks I smoke too much weed. And then there was people like, I used to snort bath salts out of a prostitute's asshole. My least favorite part about rehab was that the nurses were not subtle. There were some polite ones, but sometimes I would be walking past the nurses station where people were lining up for meds, and they'd be like, yo, Freddie, you shit today? You want to take your pee medicine now or this evening? Thank you guys. You've been great. That's all I've got.
Oh, what a way to close us out.
What a way, everyone. Woo!
But really, let's give a round of applause for all of our talent today.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Man, what a really wonderful first UIndy Night Live. Wow.
I know, and thank you all for joining us
Thank you.
for the first
Actually,
one.
yes. Applause to you.
Such an honor.
Applause to you guys. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for sitting through all the little dents and cracks.
Yeah.
There's so many. Do you know how hard it is to like walk across all these chords? I've almost tripped like 7 times. I've hopefully I've played it cool, but like no, I keep like almost like face planting into the ground back there.
Before we embarrass ourselves further and potentially face plant into the ground, I would also like another round of applause for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
And you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. All of you.
All of you, all of you.
One final thing. I didn't get to say this earlier. Avery Eller, who sang Lap Laces by Will Wood, is an actor in our upcoming production in April of Next to Normal. Do I have any other actors out in the audience? Do I have any other...
Does anyone know what a musical is? Does anyone know what a musical is? Okay. Has any... You. Now why the call out? Now why the call out?
Raise your
No.
hand.
Yeah.
Andy in the crowd is playing Henry. It is a musical about this family who has these various mental illnesses, a mother who lost her son at a young age, and she's grappling with coping with that loss, and her family is trying to pick up the pieces that she kind of leaves behind. It's really bittersweet, and I really encourage you all to watch it in April.
April?
Yeah.
What day in April?
That's a great question, and I would tell you if I had my phone.
Oh.
Say that again, louder.
Say it again.
Woo! All right, this has been our first UIndy Night Live. Thank you all, and have a safe travel home.
Thank you all for coming tonight. Thank you so much. Have a good night.